Ahoy, divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and we are back for more satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. Ahoy, Twitch, ahoy, YouTube, ahoy, Rumble, ahoy, Mojo, and ahoy, Mariner Kitty, who may be here in chat room. Meow. I don't know what is her thing, but she's here. How are you doing, Mojo? I see you're having trouble with Botrix. Same old story. I don't know why it takes so long for the bot to load on YouTube. But so yesterday we saw me having a conniption because these things were not getting fuel. And these things were not making fuel. And these things, well, particularly this thing, was not outputting plastic. Well, we got that fixed, but because I had not set this up properly, the plastic stacked up, and so did the polymer resin. So I'm just been sitting here watching the machine run, trying to purge the system, as it were, so that we can get things working again and generating power consistently. And then we're going to go deal with our lack of rubber situation. We're probably going to go over here to Paradise Island and set up some rubber production. Or we might be able to go up here. I just realized this is here. I don't think it's in, well, it might be in range of a little bit of our power. Let me call it my interactive map. Let me see if I've got that power set up. Sorry, now that song's stuck in my head. It's been a while since I've listened to it, so. Okay, got the thing loaded up. Let's zoom out. No, doesn't look like I've actually tapped any of these power stations. I mean, I've tapped this one, and I've tapped this one up here, but I have not tapped this particular power station yet. So we're gonna utilize that maybe. It seems like it might be a bit far from our crude oil thingamabopper here. Let's still go investigate it because it's clearly close to our fuel works. But I think we're almost to the point where we can get this thing underway again. And just a quick reminder, there is no stream of consciousness tomorrow night. But Hero and I are going to sit down. He's gonna fix fixing his mixer. Finish fixing his mixer. That works. And I'm gonna get our new layout set up, and we're gonna decide on a couple of things, like how we're gonna do the old transmit the game footage, because I can call up game footage on mine, or Hero can pull up game footage on his, or we could try and synchronize our playback on the stream on the game footage. Him to lagging out from his computer, mine to Deep Dive Gaming from my computer, and then do like a 3, 2, 1 go situation. But that has some problems too. Is if we decide one of us decides we want to pause, I'm not sure that that's going to go over so well. So that's why we're sitting down tomorrow night and making these decisions, and then maybe next week we can get Stream of Consciousness going again with Zelda. Let's see what else is going on. Not much. I think I'm over whatever it was that was affecting me yesterday. almost there. We're almost there. Since this is taking a minute, I'm gonna fly up. See if I can fly up and scout out that other location. Oh, almost. Haha, there's a ladder. Going up. Alright, where's this thing? It's almost directly due east from me. We're gonna go ahead and equip our rocket pack. Mojo, did you see the thing I posted under Satisfactory on my Discord about how I found a second rocket pack? Or second jetpack in the world? Meow. Nope, I need to turn left. Oh, so I was going back and forth between destinations. I'll just tell you the tale. So I was going back and forth between my different factories, and I just happened to run across a hogger with something on its back that was shooting flame. And I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, ho-hoy, dead zone. So yeah, it seemed like it had some piece of equipment on its back, and there was a crash site nearby, so I thought maybe it was just some sort of glitch, like somehow debris had landed on the hogger in my mind cannon, but really it was just the thing had spawned on the backside of a hogger. But I'm like, that doesn't look right, because the wreckage does not have flame. So I decided, let's stab the hogger, or beat the hogger, or shoot the hogger, or see what it's carrying. And lo and behold, it was a jetpack. So in theory, you can get a free jetpack if you explore the world. Okay, so this is where this is. Power source is over there or over there. Oh, hello. Let's see if there's anything here I can use. Dead zone, we're almost to the nuclear pasta. Almost. I just need to have enough power to run it. Which I don't quite. So we were making fuel generators yesterday to power it, and ran into a lack of rubber. So we are looking for a location to make some rubber. And I was thinking about up here, but I'm looking at this location and going, this does not seem like seem ideal. Yeah. Oops. Boing. Oh, and out, by the way, for shocking me with the kettle prod. See, it's just... I mean, we could build ourselves a platform up here, but... Ouch. Forgot about that. Well, it's less travel time, too. Beep-a-doo, beep-a-doo, beep-a-doo. Well, less travel time. We've also got this spot over here. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's see if we can figure this out. So we need to get some power over here first. I think we're going to tap that particular one. And jump. And coast. And coast. And coast. And coast some more. And more. Whee. Uh-oh. Whoops. I should have descended a little bit. This is a strangely satisfying sound for eating what is essentially a large macadamia nut, or pistachio nut, rather. Whoops. And the fuse is blown. Hopefully it's not here. It might actually be here. What happened here? And why did I not find out about it until just now? Come on, get on the ladder. Thank you. Huh. That's very strange. Okay, we want to go over there-ish. Ah! What? Why does this... Oh, it's... Okay, the power capacity drops below the threshold. Consuming 130 watts. From what? This can't possibly use that much. Get on the ladder. You dumb thing. That uses 130 watts? No, it does not. It only uses 30 watts. There should be no trouble you running this thing. Consumption is 100 and... Oh. Maybe it's the geothermal. Let's check that. Power, geothermal. Harnesses geothermal, blah blah blah, cash and power production, fluctuates power production. This thing does not say. That's stupid. I'm reading the notes on this in the wiki. Muted, of course, because I'm stupid. I don't know how much of this is, how much of my complaining you've heard now. Ugh! So yeah, the geothermal takes 100 megawatts just by itself, which is stupid because it doesn't say it requires any wattage. Happy Monday, thanks. But yeah, if I'd had the microphone on, I would be far from quietly fuming over the power situation. You were right about setting up batteries. So I've done that. Let's see, I'm wondering now if this one's going to have the same issue. Nope, this one's going to be fine. Okay, so which is this, a pure? No, it's also a normal. Why does this normal work and this one not? That's infuriating. Oh. I think I've figured it out. That one didn't have a power pole on it. This one does. It's still stupid, but at least it's there's an explanation for why this one's working and the other one's not. Okay. So we'll go up and we'll fix that one. Now that I've actually left the power pole there, it might be fine. So, power platform. Got the power pack on. You know what I'm going to do? I need to mark this location so I can navigate back to it easier. I'm going to call it Oil Works. And we're going to select this as our icon. We're going to select this as our color. Let's say far and apply. Okay, so we got to go over that way, which means that's almost it was almost high enough to reach that. Oh, I gotta remember to wait like 2 more seconds before I try and take off again. Let's put it here, yeah. Timber. Oh, we got 2 for 3 trees for the price of 1. Okay, so oh, that was the space, or the... Aww. One of these days I'm gonna bum around from him and see just how far I can go with him. Okay, beep. And then beep. Do we have 2 purple slugs up there? I forgot to wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3, up! Nope, just bushes. Never mind. Okay, so we want to be over here. Yeah, about here. Ow. Why are you not letting me highlight anything? Okay, we're gonna have to put this one off the ledge, I think. Otherwise, it's not going to be able to see it, I don't think. Blip, 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 blip. Oh, that might be a little too far. Stop it. Let's see if we can push it just a little bit further back. How does that look? It's got one off the edge. See how that goes. And that's what I was afraid of. Clipping through the ground, clipping through the ground. It's not what I want. Cough, cough. Gasp, cough, cough, gasp. Let's see if that's any better. Nope, we're still clipping to the ground. Dang. I think what I'm going to have to do is something like, if it'll let me. This. Or not. Wow, that is so steep. Okay. Maybe directly north is not the answer here. Oh, nuts. I should have. see if we can do the one on the ground to up here instead of the other way around. Because we can clearly see that one. So maybe we don't need this one. Really? Come on. Oh, good. Ah, it's still clipping though. Darn it. I think if we bring it forward though, it'll be okay. Oops. There. No clipping. Yay. Ow. Oh, and I come to realize, oh well. Oh, I can't reach. Okay. Time to resort to ziplining. Oops, sorry, microphone. We wow, that's a long way up. There we go. Forgot to hit shift. Whee! Okay. Now, how far can you reach? Whoops. Looks like right in between that tree and that balloon tree. We'll go ahead and just plant it there. And we'll get over here and we'll plant the foundations and then replant it and then go on to the next one. It looks like that's as far as we go. We'll put it down right here in between these two. Whatchamacallums, craters, I guess. I think that guy landed on me. Stop it. Yeah, here we are. Alright, where I think... Let's see, we gotta put the foundation somewhere. I think what I'll do is I'll put the... Oh no! I'm not gonna do that because we got radiation up there. Do we have what we need to even tap this? I just realized I may not. Or we're gonna need rubber for it, in which case we're equally... Yep, we're equally, because this requires rubber, which we do not have. Nerds, all that effort for nothing. All right. Let's try something else. Because we do have several refineries going over here. Maybe one of them... One of the export recipes will let us do some conversion into rubber. Like I know there's a residual rubber recipe. I'm wondering if we can tap it. My only fear is that it might require the use of heavy oil residue, which we're currently using to make plastic. But we can maybe rejigger some things. Ooh, I was just afraid for a second I was not gonna get caught. Okay, recipe. Okay, recycled rubber is plastic plus fuel, but we've got residual rubber. Look, residual rubber uses... Oh, that's perfect. That means we can actually make this thing our rubber dispenser. We've already got the water rigged up. Yes! Yes! That's going to be so helpful. Alright. In which case we can kill this. Oops. And I think we will make an industrial storage. Yeah. Actually, why am I? Well, I'm not sure it would fit right here. I guess we could try. A yuck. Okay, that's why. I had forgotten. There we go. All right. I'll drop this in here. Okay. We can get rid of these. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. Before I turn this all back on, I'm going to get this rigged up. Okay, that's clipping. I think there might just be enough room for storage here. Oh, I was right. Okay. So. Kind of wish I'd realized this last night. Just could have saved myself a little bit of a headache. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's turn this sucker back on. It's getting exported. Rubber underway. Woo! Okay, so the other thing I realized last night was between this needing 20 turbo fuel per minute plus the existing whatever these are, they each take 7.5. So this exports 16.67. That's times 4. So we have a maximum of 66.68 to play with. We use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7.5 times 6 is 45. If we add 20 to that for this blender or for this packager, that's 65. So we can't really, we don't have the budget we need to put another generator up anyways off of the existing production levels. So I'm gonna look at, I think I'm gonna look at expanding this one. Now that my brain is working, I might be able to suss this out. So if we put another, let's see, because I think we've got enough. Yeah, we're using half of what the output is for this. So this is going to take another 60 for 40 fuel. We'll need another 2 of these. Might even divide that up a little bit easier. Okay, so that was part of my other problem. Wow, that's starting to get to be my mantra. So this was my other problem. 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 Okay, if we do that there, we would need... Okay, looks like it will fit. Might as well just plant it. Okay. Oh shoot! You know what I just realized too? I think we're at max capacity on the compacted coal, maybe 1.66. You know what? We should underclock this, overclock one and underclock the other. Just, or is it overclocking them both? This one needs to be okay, copy that. Paste it here, here, and here. Okay, so 16.67 times 2, 3. Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we could have done a 4th. Maybe. Oh, we can't quite. We don't have the rubber. That's why. Duh. But we have rubber coming. It's slow, but it is coming. Oh, I forgot to hook this up. Better do that now. At double speed. Isn't piling up here yet. Good. Okay, now we're getting rubber. Now we should be able to make the power. Welcome back. Wow, that charged up really fast. Okay, cool. Now, our low point is 52 point, it's 5266. And our max is 44. So we're gonna need more. Oh, generate halts. Okay, so okay, that's working. Is it gonna be fuel? We have to rig this up a little bit differently. That should be a merger. Starting to get a little messy down here, but it's not too bad yet. $13. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. $106.72. How much is this exporting? 90. Not to mention, we got 12 going on here. You know what? I think I might actually rip this one out. So we got this input now. Eventually. These guys are still filling up. Once they fill up, we'll be able to get turbo fuel over to here. So yeah, I think I can rip this one out safely. Actually, no. I should leave it there. Because it's absorbing the heavy oil residue from these two guys. Which is how I'm getting my plastic. Oh, this just never ends. This is getting heavy residue from... No, this is outputting, and it's coming into here. I think. Let's check underneath. Okay, that's also feeding this. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna have to let it go. It's not a primary draw for the coal, compacted coal anyways. We are going to have to rig up another one of these. I have to sneeze. Sneeze accomplished. Okay. Yeah, we'll rig up something for extra coal later. Hopefully it won't impact our power production. You need power. Where's the power? Where's the power? Right, sorry, it's checking Discord. We're okay still. Alright. So the next question is, are we producing... Oh, I need to wire these up. not planning this out well. Still not planned out well. This is going to be the tricky part. Oh man, looks like Noodle's the only way we're going to be able to do this. And it looks dumb. Let's try something here. Is anybody really going to see it in the future? Ooh, me. I will see it. I will know it's there. Why did you do that? That was not necessary. There. .89, so we can theoretically maybe not. We gotta fix our compacted coal. We gotta get more compacted coal. Yes, I'll know that I did a poor job, and it will irritate me until I fix it. Okay, now we can fix this. We want to go left or right? Actually, we could technically do both. That would be the cheaper course of action, I think. That's one. Et voila, I think we're good. Because that's now going to be putting out 90 times 3. Or no, 45 times 3, which is 135. It takes 12. $13 times 4 times 2. $53. $106. Yeah, I think we're good now. I think, just for good measure, I'm not going to make all 4 that I can make off of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or is it 5? It was going to be 8, wasn't it? 16.67 times 4. Is that right? Yeah, 8 something. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. Oops, that looks like that might be as far as we go. Five. 6. Seven. All right. I think we might have to make a left turn at Albuquerque here. I'm gonna have to go off the backside here, or hang a right. Well, we are definitely going to take a right turn. There's only going to be one generator that we're going to put in that space, though. It's kind of a shame. Ooh, actually, I wonder if we could fit it here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we got 2 more. Okay. Do we really want to try and squeeze it in here, or do we want to just go around the corner like I originally thought? Let's go around the corner like I originally planned. Just line them up. Trying to figure out how to line these up, where to line these up, how and where to line these suckers up. Looking for signs of life. Let's just do this. Why is this? This is not filling up. Personally, I'd be stacking the same type factors on top of each other to save on horizontal space. Yeah, except these have exhaust plumes on them. And I've got these ribs. I don't think they'd be very conducive to stacking. Right now I'm confused as to why this is not receiving any more turbo fuel. Oh, because of the compacted coal situation. Which means these probably aren't receiving enough either. Yeah. Oh, fooey rats. I forgot to hook them up down below. My fault. Oops. There we go. That should be helpful. But if we can get these guys going, I think we've got it licked. Got the power situation. Maybe we can get nuclear pasta today after all. And the other burden mojo for stacking these would have involved setting up pumps, because there's a certain amount of uplift I think required. I don't know how these would do with it. So it's just easier, I think, to run them flat along the ground. Somebody told Chieftain to get. I had to explain that to someone at work today, because I was telling them that last couple of streams I've been called. The title's been Nuclear Pasta for Chieftain, and the reason for it is pasta. Like Italians like pasta, and Chieftain is Italian. So they were properly amused by that. But I don't know what we're gonna do if we get the pasta done before the next Lag and Out stream. Okay, I think you guys are all outputting now. Still charging up though. May have to scale the sucker up. It's only using 40 per minute. It's 30 per. Yeah, this needs to have 60 per minute. In order, so we're gonna increase it to 40 per minute to get ahead of the backlog. Might leave a pepper's head in your bed if you don't kiss pasta soup with black roses, and don't let him kiss you on both cheeks. I just realized I should have set up a splitter, because we're not going to need to run the excess somewhere so we don't have overflow gumming up the works. Okay, so let's do this. Oh no. It's not gonna let us do another one. I'm just gonna have to shut my eyes. Oops. Maybe make this a clean pipe. Ugh. Oh, I know. Do it this way, and then move it in. There. There, that works. Uh-oh, now we got this problem. think I have the solution though. Welcome to Civil Engineering Day today. Yup. Mind if I were a civil engineer, I probably would not play this game. Or a civil engineer in real life. Be too much like my real job. Alright, now let's solve the I should have done it over here. There are a couple of gamers on YouTube I watch that are civil engineers. They both play City Skylines. Oh, wow, okay, I take it back. I might just. But. Nerds, darn it. Okay, now, I'm still going to do an elevator. What I hear of the game music totally sounds like the classical that I fell asleep to that plays on NPR late night. It did kind of have that sort of ring to it. Won't exactly find out if this works right away. I think I may have tested it. This is I'm a little too relaxed. Uh-oh. Oh, I still gotta work out how to get the copper powder over. So one of the things we were working on getting more turbo fuel set up. I think we got that problem solved. Yeah, copper powder. 300 units of copper powder plus pressure conversion cube equals nuclear pasta. Okay, that's working. Cool. Alright. So this is properly loaded up now. I'm assuming that's why we need the particle accelerator to make the copper something shiny. Looking at this, like, why are we short on heavy modular frames? I'll have to solve that particular problem later. Alright, that gets you moving. The recipe for nuclear pasta sounds like a condensed version of an actual pasta recipe. Take powder, add stuff, mix, press in the noodle press, voila. I was talking to that same coworker earlier today about the nuclear pasta. And she was giving me the same look as you're describing now. I had to go look up an image of what the nuclear pasta looked like. And it kind of does. It's got glowy, noodly type shapes inside of the pressure cube. How are we coming on power? Ooh. I think we're still waiting for the fuel generators to cycle up. Once this gray line is above the blue line, we can start making pasta. While we're waiting for that all to generate, I'm gonna go back to check on the fuel works. See if we can start setting up a drone chain to go and get the copper powder and bring it over here. I think I do, only because of this game though. When I was looking it up before, nuclear pasta was... Like I typed in nuclear pasta by itself without satisfactory, and I got Google hits. I didn't do any reading, but... Basically, the shapes that neutrons and protons are hypothesized to form under extreme conditions. Hence the particle accelerator, I guess. And the pressure conversion cube. Everything's looking here. And in the morning we're having waffles. I should stay down there to see if this... Who's gonna get... Nope, there it goes. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be stuck for a while. Good, okay. Right, so I think what I'm gonna do is set up our other... You know, the scientists were theorizing past the dinner time when they came up with those names, or past at dinner time. Or they were talking about what they wanted to have for dinner that evening. Which way do we want to do these? Granted, some of the shapes look like pasta, they say, but spaghetti looks more like flour root system. Ah. I will take your word for it. Turns out we didn't need to go as far over as I thought. Oh well. Actually, it set up the same safety system. As we have over here on the other side. So in case we bring back stuff we don't actually want, it gets put back into the rotation. I don't remember. Oh, I know. Okay. Also need to split up the incoming fuel. Alright, obviously we're going to still need more, or is it just a matter of it filling up? I think it's still a matter of it just filling up. Come back, Mojo! Come back! Ah! So this is our copper powder plant. We got a mine, going into smelters, going into constructors. Apparently there was copper in there. Oh well. So the idea is that these will make they're gonna make 40 copper per minute. There's 4 of them. Ooh, we're gonna be shy. 160. Oh, we should be fine. It's 200 for each nuclear pasta, or 100 per minute. So 40 times 4 is 160. We're gonna have extra. I almost gonna need a foot pedal for my mute button. Or a push to cough button, one of the two. I might be able to rig up something. My microphone has a mute button on its own. So I gotta figure out like a press to mute button. So that I can cough, but then when I release the button, it doesn't keep me muted. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna go ahead, get this rigged up. These guys are technically underclocked. Oh, that's what's been happening. Oh, okay. I guess that's acceptable. It won't run without the copper. So it's 40. Are these underclocked or overclocked? Only just slightly underclocked. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are technically foundries instead of smelters. The reason there are 10 of them is because of 480 output there. Underclocked just slightly, so it's 48 copper per minute. Okay. So it's 40, 80, so this needs to be 2. 80, 120, this can also be 2. This one's gonna, the output's gonna have to be a Mark III though. Oops, that's the wrong one. Oh, come on. I clicked the thing. You didn't do the thing. You didn't do the thing when I told you to click. You didn't do the thing when I clicked the thing. Dang it. Alright. Just doing that temporarily so that I can mark where the conveyor lift hole needs to be. Oops, we're gonna need to have one more row. I still think we're gonna need to have one more row, but let's try it. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Put this in just in case we have overflow. Oh, this is wrong. Only slightly though. I think I can fix it by putting a smart I can, but I need to move this further back. Or maybe not. Let's see what happens if I do this. Put that there, put that there. This may be the last thing I do on the stream tonight. Okay, so this is going to be any undefined. This is going to be turbo fuel. Oh, no, I think... How was I doing it before? I know this is correct. Well, I'll have to go check and see how I was doing it in other locations. Try and match it up. But I think we're going to end here for tonight. So, Wednesday is when we'll be streaming next, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. And hopefully, we'll have nuclear pasta or be able to start it. I'll do some cleanup on my own Wednesday morning before the stream. Try and get everything set so that all I gotta do is flip a switch and we can get nuclear pasta underway. But until then, until then, enjoy Satisfactory, fair winds, and fun gaming, y'all. Bye-bye.